Hi, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to show you how you can make your very own DIY sugar cubes. These sugar cubes are so moisturizing. Not only that, but they exfoliate the skin as well. They're made with a melt and pour soap base. So here's what you'll need for today's formula. You're going to need one heat-safe container, a scale, preferably a food scale. You're also going to need to have 2 ounces of a carrier oil of your choice. I am choosing today in my formula to use almond oil, but again, you can use whatever you have handy. Then you're going to want to have 8 ounces of sugar and then 4 ounces of soap. Now for the soap base, I have for this formula, I'm going to use goat milk soap, the melt and pour version, and then also charcoal based melt and pour soap. So let's go ahead and start creating. Okay, now that I have actually weighed out my ingredients, I think I said measure, but I meant to say weigh. I have weighed out in this heat safe measuring cup 4 ounces of my melt and pour soap. Now the next step is going to be to add your oil. Now for oil, you can really use whatever carrier oil you choose. For this particular formula, I chose to use almond oil just because of the vitamin E. I like the way that almond oil feels on my skin, and it's just really moisturizing, I find. So you're going to want to add your almond oil. So let's go ahead and measure that out. Okay, now that your oil and your soap is melted, you're going to want to go ahead and measure out, and I have this right here, I've already pre-measured it actually, is going to be the 12 ounces of sugar. So you're going to put, and you want to do this fairly quickly, you're going to want to add your 12 ounces of sugar. And then go ahead and, stir that in. And again, you want to do this quickly because you don't want your soap to start to become hard, which it can. Okay, so once you've, stirred it up, incorporated it, then you're going to, this is the time when, if you want to add some fragrance oil, essential oil, now's the time. So I am going to go ahead and add essential oil, and I'm going to add just a couple drops, about 3 to 4 drops of peppermint essential oil. All right. And again, you're going to do this fairly quick. Okay. I think I might have gotten 1 drop in there too many. But that's... And again, you're going to want to stir it. Okay, I can feel that this is starting to get to the point where I need to hurry and pour this into my mold, which I am going to do. Let's move this aside. So I am going to take my mold container, and it's shaped in little cubes. Hopefully you can see this. this in. Whoa! And it poured. Gotta be careful not to over pour it like I just did. Okay, whoops. Okay, once you have poured your soap along with the sugar and whatever fragrance, if you choose to use the essential oil, in your mold, you're going to want to go ahead and put it in the freezer for about, it depends on what temperature your freezer set, but I would say check it every 10 to 15 minutes because you just want it to harden up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my cosmetic freezer. Again, this should be a freezer that does not come in contact with food. So I will check back. Okay, now that your sugar cubes have completely firmed up, you've taken them out of the freezer, you're just going to want to simply get them out of whatever mold container you have. And so I'm going to do that now. And they should be fairly simple to pop out. So there is one of my sugar cubes, and hopefully you can see it, but it simply is an amazing thing. And again, these are perfect for gift giving or just for yourself. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use this nice mason jar to store my sugar cubes. And again, these are so easy. I love personally to treat, one of my daughter's teachers or as a birthday gift for a friend. I know that I've had lots of compliments on them, and I love giving them as gifts as well. Right, and there you have it. Thanks. So thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more DIY formulas, don't forget to like and subscribe.